Nā mai, haere mai, and welcome to Rangai, our beautiful studio here in Turanganuiakiwa. We have an awesome show lined up today, but first, our karakia.
Tukuna te wairua kia rere ki ngā taumata, hei arahi i a tātou mahi. Me tā tātou whai i ngā tikanga a rātou mā. Kia mau, kia ita, kia kore ai e ngaro, kia pupuri, kia whakamaua, kia tīna, tīna. Hui e, tai ki e.
So hello, my name is Lynn.
Kia ora, ko Aroha pewhairangi tōku ingoa.
And we're joined here by Chris Shotton.
Good afternoon.
So on today's show, first we've got obviously Chris's segment. He's contributed to the Te Tairāwhiti Pride Exhibition. And then
we also take a look at Pokemon Legends now that it's released.
And then lastly, we're going to be looking at what's going on in the coming months here in Gisborne. So let's get straight into the show. So obviously our first segment is here with Chris, and he has contributed to the Te Tairāwhiti Pride Exhibition. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes.
Great to be here.
So tell us a bit about yourself.
So I'm Chris Shotton. My pronouns are he, him, although I'm kind of going through a stage where I think I might incorporate they, because you know life is a changing, ever-evolving thing.
Yeah. So
I kind of, even though I identify as a gay man, which for me personally identifies also the feminine in me. So I'm kind of thinking of changing it to he, him, they. So it kind of incorporates that element of my pronouns. I was born in Te Tairāwhiti, or back in my day in 1968 it was Gisborne, but you know, lovingly we've moved on. And I left Gisborne when I was 18 and I came back to live here 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yeah, only 3 years ago. I was living in Auckland for a number of years as well.
Yeah. Okay. So how did you end up contributing to the Pride exhibit?
Yep, so I'm part of the Te Tairāwhiti Rainbow Action Group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is a group of people that have come together to work within the community, to work with the police and any other organisations that just kind of want to have a better understanding of the rainbow community as a whole. Because, you know, times have moved on and people's attitudes have changed quite dramatically over the years, which is great. So it's working within the community with various organisations to get them to understand who we are, how we tick. We're not as scary as you know people kind of make out over the years, and just kind of to quell some of those rumours, if you put it that way, about the rainbow people.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Cool. So how was the exhibition received by the public?
My understanding is that so far it's been pretty well received. I haven't heard any negative feedback about it at all. There's been some pretty good comments in the guest book that is in the exhibition as well that you can have a look at.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And it's quite good that people are writing in it, you know, giving their experiences or even, you know, I had a crush on somebody, kind of having their own little private coming out episode that nobody knows about. So it's great, you know, it gives people an outlet to go and have a look and view our stories over the years and the struggles that some people have actually been through in life.
Yeah. I really liked, some people did like encouraging messages for people who still had to come out.
Yep.
And then it's like, okay, it's in your own time, you have no obligation to do it, and it's okay. And I thought it was so sweet. And I really liked the display cases, yours and then the other person's. I liked how it was like collected together and you had like the original stuff with it or like copies of stuff. It was really cool.
It's quite amazing how they've put it together with starting off like one of the ladies from the 70s and then me in the 80s, moving into the 90s and now the current day as well with the community group that's there as well.
Yeah, like they had like their stories on the wall.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool. If you haven't seen it and you're near, you definitely should go check it out. So what do you hope this exhibition achieves now and in the future? I
hope it achieves that it's going to give people a reference point, that they can learn about us. We are no different to everybody else at the end of the day. You know, we all just want to be heard, we want to be seen just like everybody else. We all have to work. We laugh, we cry. We're just normal, like everybody else. But I think as a point of reference in time that we've put this at the museum that at this point, these were the struggles here. This is how we've moved forward in time. There's still a lot of work to be done worldwide as well. People like to think that, you know, times have changed quite dramatically. They have to some degree. But there is still hate out there. There's hate for a lot of different people. Sometimes you just have to leave that there. There's going to be a certain element of the community that is going to be that way. And I'm a great believer in that percentage of people just need to be left there. Walk around them, get on with your life. Do what you have to do in life and be the best person that you can be, really.
Oh, that's really cute.
So how was it like moving from Gisborne to the UK?
Yep. So when I was 15, I worked at Melbourne Cash. A lot of people worked at Melbourne Cash in the day back then. So it was a department store. And I worked there for 3 years. And when I turned 17, I decided that I needed to plan my escape so that I could come out. I always knew that I was gay. There was no doubt in my mind about it. Even since I was yay high, I knew there was something different about me. Whether it was special or, you know, I had superpowers or whatever, you know. So I needed to get out. So at 17, I decided to save. Looked into going to the UK because it was easy for me to go there to do it, because my grandfather was born there. So back in my day, you could go and live there for as long as you wanted to through a grandparent. So that enabled me to go over there indefinitely. And I ended up staying, I think it was 13 years in the end.
Wow.
So I took off when I was 18 and landed in London, and it was a bit of a culture shock coming from Gisborne, you know, little town on the east coast of New Zealand on the bottom of the globe, going to that big city of London. But then I ended up moving down to the south of England, to Torquay, and I started working in a restaurant there, washing dishes. And the two guys that owned the restaurant are gay, and I'm still in touch with them to this day. And then basically everybody that worked in there was gay or a gay ally, as you call them nowadays. So that was my coming out for a year, and it was probably one of the best times of my life. But you have that wow moment that there are people like you out there. So you kind of relax and get on with life because you're amongst your own and you feel comfortable, you can be yourself, you have nothing to hide. You have these characteristics of what gay people call camp, so, you know, effeminate hands or the voice, etc., etc., and I know that's there, but you can relax and just be yourself. And that's the great thing about coming out as well. But you referenced that earlier on, people silently coming out, etc., etc., in their own time. I'm a great believer, if you want to come out, that's up to you. There's no right, there's no wrong. If you need to do it, and find your safe place to do it. Find your safe people that you're going to be around. Because you are going to find another family. You have your birth family. You know, you have your brothers and sisters, etc., etc. But you're going to find another family that's going to be with you 100%. So find them as well, so that you can be you. But if you don't come out, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that as well. Everybody's circumstances are completely different. I was lucky because I knew my family would kind of be okay about it. But it was still a shock. And it's still one of those things you have to do in life. I did it because I felt if I wanted to share my life with my family, I had to do it so that I could be me 100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was
but it's a huge step to do because you're basically telling your family, back in my day, this is how it was. I'm not going to get married. I'm not going to have children. I probably will end up alone. That is the reality for a gay man back then. I mean, times have changed, you know. You can surrogate a father or father a child or whatever it is these days and get married. I mean, who would have thought?
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, so like touching on that, like how much has what are some things that have changed like from back in the 80s to what it is now?
Well, back in the 80s, you still had to be extremely closeted and careful with what you did, what you said, where you went, who you associated with. I mean, I was only 15 to 18 at the time, so I was very much closeted. I still knew that I spoke quite femininely, so there was a hint about me anyway out there. But times have changed so much where they say that the youth of today have it a lot easier, you're quite lucky. I kind of don't believe that, because you still have to go through that struggle of self-identity. I am different. But it's easier because everything is so much more mainstream now for you guys than what it was for us. You have social media where people are expressing their views, their opinions, you know, their non-binary identity, etc., etc. And you have so much more information at your fingertips to be able to figure stuff out. So for me back then, to figure stuff out was basically figure it out yourself, or try and find an avenue to get the information from, which could be quite hard to do because it was also underground. But it's pretty cool how everything has moved on so much. People's attitudes, the acceptance from people. Like I said before, there's always going to be those naysayers, but leave them over there and walk around them, I reckon. And find your happiness. But overall, Tairāwhiti, it's quite amazing that I left 35 years ago and then came back, and in February last year we raised the rainbow flag at the council buildings, which was the first time. So that was quite emotional for all of us to actually have achieved that, because people over the years have worked to get to that point. So we always must remember those that came before us through the fight. So it's great to be continuing that fight and to see the changes, to be able to put up 9 flags, I think it is, in Tairāwhiti this year, to have the Rainbow Exhibition at the museum, to be sitting here doing this with you guys as well. Now, back in my day, it was just also hidden. So it's quite, you kind of take a breath and you go, wow, this is pretty cool.
That's
And in some ways, you guys actually are the ones that are enabling it for us and for people coming through as well, because your attitude is, and your understanding is, it doesn't really matter. You don't particularly care, in the sense that just let it be, move on. This is your life. That's how you are. So thanks.
Wow, that was amazing.
I know, I natter a bit, eh?
No, that was like really emotional. So thank you so much for coming, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
Wow.
Pleasure.
Wow. So I'll see all of you guys after the ad break.
The summer holidays have come to an end, which means it's back to school for me. No matter your style of transport and no matter the distance, we need to look out for one another when out and about. It's important to be mindful of cyclists when you're leaving your driveway. Remember, it's not just your road, it's our road too, so look out for us.
Don't that feel real funky, y'all? Don't that feel real funky, y'all?
Summer holidays have come to an end, which means it's back to school for me. There are many of us who walk to school every day. The morning and afternoon can be super busy. Please make sure you're driving the speed limit in and around school zones. We need to look out for one another when out and about. Remember, it's not just your road, it's our road too. So look out for us.
So welcome back to He Tangata, everyone. Now we're going to be taking another look at Pokemon Legends Arceus. We already looked at this a little bit before the release, but now it has fully released, and you have been playing it a lot.
Yes, yes. So I've been playing the game for the last week. Shot Shannon, who bought the game, so that I could review it for the sake of the show. It's been really good. I have enjoyed it. Yes, it's been quite good. So just for the audience's sake, I'll do a brief overview if you don't really know what the game is. So Pokemon Legends Arceus is obviously Game Freak's new Pokemon release. It's the latest one. It came out on the 28th of January, so just last month. The story of the game is quite different to other Pokemon games, so it takes place way, way in the past, even before the original Pokemon games took place. So it's like this massive prequel to the games, essentially. Mm-hmm. So it gives a lot of background to a bunch of things that we already know about the Pokemon world, which is really cool for long-time fans. It's actually, it's really great. So it takes place in the Sinnoh region. So every Pokemon every new addition to the game line essentially takes place in a new region, and in Pokemon, regions are like countries. So that's that. So the region in Pokemon Legends Arceus is the Sinnoh region. Before it was called Sinnoh. Prior to being called Sinnoh, it was called Hisui. It's like real life, sometimes countries change names. So it's the Hisui region, but it's essentially the Sinnoh region for everyone out there who knows what the Sinnoh region is. I enjoyed the game. I thought it was really cool. Especially being I suppose I'm a long-term fan of the game. Mm-hmm. So it was nice to get some background on things that the creators of Pokemon have been working on for a long time. Get some context of things.
That's really cool.
So here's some stuff I did in the game.
Okay, so I don't know anything about Pokemon.
I'm
so sorry.
So at the beginning of every game, essentially you pick a starter Pokemon. This was me picking my starter. Usually it takes me forever to decide, even though I think in my mind I've got a choice, but for this game, I knew straight from the get-go that I wanted Cyndaquil. I love Cyndaquil. So cute.
It looks like a little geyser with but then fire at the back.
Yes,
it's more like a volcano.
I don't know what any of this is.
That's fine. Just enjoy it. So this was one of my first encounters. I had to capture a Shinx. That Shinx.
That's so cute. It looks like a koala.
Yeah, it's okay. Shinx is okay.
You don't like it?
Nah.
That's cute.
Shinx does have a pretty cool design, the final evolution.
Fireballs at a koala. Man, now I know who started the Aussie fires, eh?
Oh, that's cool. So
Oh yeah, and I try not to give away too much of the story in these clips either, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this freaking thing
What
scared
is
me to
that?
death. So this is a Rapidash, but
It's like
Rapidash
a phoenix unicorn.
yeah, Rapidash usually aren't that big. This is an alpha, so this game has introduced the concept of it's been there for a while, but it's alpha Pokemon are these massive versions of Pokemon essentially that you can go and fight if you want a challenge. I was not prepared to fight this guy. I just went to go look at him and show you for the sake.
Who would want to fight a phoenix unicorn?
Yes. Also, so this game is open world, unlike any other Pokemon game before. So you can go and actually see Pokemon interacting with the world. And I found this little Mime Junior sleeping, and I just had to.
Oh my god!
Look at it. So cute. Isn't it adorable? Yes, it is.
It is very.
I left it alone, by the way. I didn't catch it, even though I could have.
Aww.
I left it to be.
Yeah. So with the open world thing,
Missed opportunity.
yeah, that means that it's it doesn't really have a clear
No, it's not a path to follow.
What is that?
Ah, okay.
Sorry, this is my Ghastly evolving into Haunter. I was so happy when it evolved into Haunter.
Ooh,
Literally.
that's cool.
The freaking evolution animation in this game was insane. I was not expecting it. It was really good. Really good. Oh yeah, this is my buffed out Pikachu absolutely destroying the Staravia even though it's already outclassed anyways, kind of.
Man, I swear, if I play this game, I'd just get one Pokemon and then make it to the max.
Well, see, Pokemon always have weaknesses though, so Pokemon have their strengths and weaknesses. There isn't really one Pokemon that can destroy them all, so to speak.
So how do you heal your Pokemon?
There's multiple ways to heal Pokemon. So you've got potions, which is In this game, okay, so it's kind of weird. I'm going to talk about it in terms of this game. In this game, you are able to purchase potions, but you can also craft them. So this game has introduced crafting to Pokemon, which I don't believe has been done before in any of the mainstream games. Yeah, but the crafting is it's pretty basic. Like you just grab 2 ingredients and it's like, do you want to craft a potion? And you're like, yeah, okay. But the main way that you would heal your Pokemon is you go and rest. So this game doesn't have Poke Centers. For those of you who know Pokemon, you know what a Poke Center is. There are no Poke Centers in this game. So you go back to like a campsite and you sleep, and your Pokemon heal essentially. So you just take a rest.
Okay, that's
How
pretty
long
cool.
does that take?
Nah, a few seconds.
Oh, okay.
Time skip, Minecraft bed, time skip sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I really like the game. It looks very, very cool.
Yes, I like it.
Are we going to talk about the thing? This thing? We're going to talk about the giant eyesore?
Yeah. Okay, so you see the game that's on the table, everybody? You see that? You see the game that I've been playing for a week?
Ta-da.
Yes. We are going to give away the game.
Yes.
Yes, we are giving it away.
We are giving away the game.
Yes.
We're going to be giving it away next week. So check the Facebook page around next week. There'll be a post explaining how you can enter to win that. But if you know, try and
You definitely have to subscribe to the channel and then you'll be automatically entered into the draw.
you can enter to win the game if you want. You don't have to.
Yeah,
But you know, subscribe anyway.
Oh, also it would be handy if you have a Nintendo Switch. You probably don't want to sign up to win this if you don't have a Switch because you're not going to be able to play it.
Subscribe anyway though. Yeah. Otherwise, just leave a comment that you don't want to be in the draw. That's fine too.
Yes.
Yeah,
But we also get comments.
because like if you want to just sub anyways.
Anyway. Okay. So definitely subscribe
Can I sniff
if
your
you
candle,
want this.
please?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
we'll
it.
see you guys after the break then. That was chaos.
The summer holidays has come to an end.
which means it's back to school and work for many.
No matter your style of transport and no matter the distance.
You need to look out for each other when out and about.
Please make sure you're driving to the speed limit.
Remember, it's not just your road, it's our road too. Look out for us.
summer holidays have come to an end,
which means it's back to school
and work for many. No matter your style of transport and no matter the distance.
We need to look out for each other when we're out and about.
Remember, it's not just your road.
It's our road too, so look out for us.
And welcome back. So this is our last segment, and this is what is going on in Tairāwhiti in the coming months. So take it away.
We have the OPSM opening surf champs on the 18th and 19th of February, and the Paul Ubana Jones live in concert on the 19th. Liquorland is also doing a fishing tournament on the 24th to the 27th of February, and Taiki is also doing a business workshop on the 4th of March.
Yep, and Jin Wigmore is performing at Smash Palace on the 18th of March. So yes, let's discuss these things. First, you know about Jin, I believe.
Sort of, not really, yes, but I will definitely be booking tickets, and you should too.
Yeah.
But I think I'd really like to go and see her.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Okay. I heard about the like business workshop. I'm pretty sure it's like an Instagram business workshop, which I think. Yeah. Okay. So I was going to.
I'm sorry.
So I think it'll be really cool for like smaller businesses to get like an idea of how to better market themselves on social media, like Instagram. So that'd be very cool. If you do have a small business, please go check it out. Taikehe is very cool. We had a show. We had a person on the show like a month ago, maybe, and they were awesome.
Yes.
One more funny thing is Liquorland is having a fishing tournament.
Liquor and fish. No comment.
Liquor and fish. No comment.
Heard of beer and pizza, but
beer and pizza. Yeah.
Liquor and fish.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think Ben will probably be doing the surf challenge.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. If you don't know, go check out our other episodes. Ben is sometimes on the show. He's very irregular. But he does the gaming stuff, so he's cool. But he'll probably be on the surf jump.
Okay, Tom.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so if you're in Gisborne and you're interested in any of those things, you should definitely check it out.
Check them out.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okie dokie. Yes. Okay, we'll be right back after this ad break. That was so short, I'm so sorry.
The summer holidays have come to an end.
Which means it's back to school and work for many.
No matter your style of transport and no matter the distance.
We need to look out for one another when out and about. Make sure to stop when the sign says stop.
And slow down when travelling through work sites.
Remember, it's not just your road, it's our road too.
So look out for us.
Don't that feel real funky, y'all? Don't that feel real funky, y'all?
Is that ready?
Ngā mihi nui to all our viewers, our guests, and our awesome team here at Te Tangata. It's been so fun to be with all of you guys today.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you go in the door to this, or just subscribe in general so you don't miss an episode.
Yep. So also turn on the notifications.
Haere from all of us here at Rangai. And remember, he aha te mea nui o te ao, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata.